Hey yo, it's Brian here. Today, talking about the 49ers just a little bit. It's about the game tomorrow against the Los Angeles Chargers, preseason week 2 in LA, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. That should be an exciting one. They've had joint practices for the past couple of days now. That's some good news as well. It's nice to get a perspective from another team, play against another team, practice against another team instead of just practicing by yourselves, even though both sides of the ball, I believe, are great. But it's nice to play somebody else. And I think the Chargers, in my opinion, are an up-and-coming team. They did pretty well last year, I would say, with Justin Herbert starting most of the season. He was on the bench a little bit for Tyrod Taylor. Then Tyrod had some weird accident. I think the doctor punctured his lung or something like that. That was just a bizarre situation right there. And then Herbert got inserted into the lineup and played really well for a rookie. Probably one of the great rookie seasons in NFL history, I would say. And the rookie seasons are just going to get better, better, and better because they seem more prepared now than they ever were in the past. But I'm excited to see what Justin Herbert and company has to do. I have a friend that's a huge Chargers fan, and we'll love to see him win one day. Just not against us, but win the Super Bowl anytime soon. But still, going back to the 49ers, I believe this game is important for them. For certain players, you got Trey Lance. I'm presuming he's going to be playing a lot of the snaps in this game in particular, get some more playing time. And, for his first game against the Kansas City Chiefs, I thought he did an admirable job. It was pretty good. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst at all. And that's a good gauge. I kind of had a feeling he was in the range that he's supposed to be in right now. I think he's going to get even better for this game, and hopefully he does. But if he has a worse game, then that's not good at all. That's not really encouraging. But if he gets better and better and better every preseason game, that's going to be helpful for him in the long term and learn all the mistakes, learn all the great things that he's already done because he can throw the ball, sling the ball down the field. Very good arm. He just got to work on his reads a little bit and not taking sacks as much. That's, on the offensive line a little bit, but still. Got to throw the ball away as much as you can. Like Aaron Rodgers, he's actually pretty good at that. But looking at the team, besides Trey Lance, you have other guys that are hungry to make their stance on this roster. You got Serpent again. He did a pretty good job in the first preseason game. I expect him to do really well. I mean, he's almost guaranteed to make the roster, I believe. But him and Trey Lance could be a force to be reckoned with years to come. Hopefully, they both can stay healthy. And speaking of injuries, we do have a couple of injuries on the side of the ball. You got Deebo Samuel, who's a little bit knick-knack injury. You also got Trent Williams, who's knick-knack as well. I mean, it's not terrible, but at the same time, you don't want to hear anything like this because is this going to lead to something terrible in the regular season? I really hope not. I hope they're taking care of their bodies as much as they can. The regular season is happening very, very soon. It's coming really fast, so they got to be very careful on taking care of their bodies as much as they can and not being super, I don't want to call it reckless, but just be as careful as you can if you're a 49er player because we don't want to hear the word injury taking over the storyline for the 49ers like we did last year. And as much as we can use that as an excuse, especially in 2020, we just can't be using injuries forever as an excuse. So they have to play really well and stay healthy as much as possible. But anyways, going back to the 49ers, a guy on defense that I'm really liking right now is rookie safety. I can't say his name, Talawona Hufanga. I can't really say it, so I butchered his name. I'm terrible, as you all know. But safety, he did a pretty good job against Kansas City. A lot of good ball instincts, and he could turn out to be a very good player. He might get an opportunity definitely in the regular season. I think with Jaquiski Tartt being out for a little bit, that's an opportunity right there. You got to open it and hopefully make the most of your opportunity. So that's good right there. The rookies are trying to make their marks. Players that are on the bubble are trying to make their marks. Juwan Jennings on the receiver side, he could be making a big impact so far. Richie James, kind of negative. I wish I can hear better things from him, but I hope they still give him more opportunities. It's not too late for him to be that wide receiver that he could be like last year against Green Bay because I still believe in his potential, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have some faith in him as well. So I hope they give him more opportunities, but maybe Kyle Shanahan's a little bit impatient now because of the special teams play, and he wasn't really the best special teams player last year. He did fumble a couple of times, which is not very encouraging, but you never know. Hopefully the preseason he can still show some good showings, and time is running out for him a little bit, unfortunately, but I still believe in him 100%. So Richie, if you're watching this, been a big fan of you ever since you got drafted a few years ago. But yep, that's pretty much it, you guys. 49ers and Chargers. I'm excited for this matchup for a little bit. Love to see Justin Herbert play maybe a snap or two, see Trey Lance most of the game, probably see Jimmy Garoppolo in one series as well, and the typical stuff like the last one, but the difference is hopefully the 49ers, the rookies, the new players are a little bit more acclimated to playing together as a team and playing NFL football if you're a rookie. That's it, guys. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I probably won't be after the game. It'll probably be the next day on Monday, and I'll probably have a catch-up video seeing who did good and who did, bad for this matchup, and we'll, take a look at it. Bye, guys. Love y'all. I hope you guys enjoy the game tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys up on Monday.